Welcome back to whom this concerns, escaping the maze, alone at peace, whichever Elias you know me as. Coming to you with another video. This video is for the man that is worthy. Are you a worthy man? See, in today's time, we hear a lot of talk about what a man should be doing coming from a woman and what a woman should be doing coming from a man. And it's not always wrong, but it's also not always right. One thing that is a key factor is, do the people who talk about these things address both sides of the table? Now, I typically talk about what a man's supposed to be and show what a man is supposed to be. But as of recent, I've dropped some videos for the women. Mainly because I'm in that time period of my life where, I'm saying, I'm looking for a lady. You know what I mean? Or I'm trying to, I'm looking to see if the lady for me is out there. You know what I mean? Are you a worthy man? It's a question I ask myself every day. It is a purpose that I build into every single day. Now, a worthy man is a competitor. What does that mean? That doesn't mean he is toxic and he doesn't know how to accept defeat. What that means is he orders his life in a way and in a manner that sets him up for success. That's from the first waking hour into the last waking hour. That's just what it means. That's what it is. That's what true competition is. Competition isn't missing out on 24 hours of work, pushing steroids into your veins, and then being like, well, on the 25th hour, I used this and it made up for all of that. Now I'm genetically modified and I'm better. No, you're not better. Your life is shorter. That's just what it is. You're not better, your life is shorter. And the quality of your life overall has been dampened as well. Now, we live in a world that, in my opinion, still caters towards strong men. I know there's lots of examples of men who look strong, who are in prison for heinous crimes, and they might recruit you to argue that this is not true because they are in prison for the heinous crimes they committed. Strength is not just physical. In reality, the essence of physical strength should be genetically easy for most men. So, because of that, it is something you can look at to see if this man qualifies to be a strong man. However, like I said, there's many ways you can fluff that. Many ways you can fluff that. But overall strength is mental, emotional, physical, integral, and most important, connection with God. You see, the worthy man lives and seeks dominion. However, the worthy man does not live and seek ultimate control. In most cases, the worthy man will have the understanding that he is not in control, but he is impactful. And value will become his search. Competing with other men doesn't mean when you see a man who might be able to do something better than you, you smash over his head a rock like Cain did to Abel. But what it means is that you see and admire the characteristics that led him to his momentary or possibly permanent superiority, and you integrate with it in order to make, a strong collective manhood. For no man is alone. Although my name is Alone at Peace, I am not alone. I am in the workforce. I work with other men. I work with women. No man is alone. The man that is alone is most likely weak. I mean, he doesn't want to admit it. He maybe uses his loneliness as a cover and as something that he defines his strength with. But he's only lying to himself. Trust me. If the strong man was alone, David would not have been gifted dominion over Israel as the king of Israel. If God intended for the strong man to be alone. Leadership is necessary. And I like to use David as my association with this, a man after God's own heart. Because leadership is very necessary. You see, David didn't use steroids and then say, okay, now I can compete with the giant. What allowed for him to compete with the giant was the skill sets he developed and the leadership ability that allowed him to be confident in the skill sets he had acquired and use them tactically. You understand? That was his connection with God that led to that. To be a worthy man, you must first have an idea of what you want your life to be and how you want this to affect and impact not only you, but the people that come up around you. This includes wife or wives, girlfriend or girlfriends, concubine or concubines, children or child. This includes all of those people. Now, in this world, we've got some wounds to fix, wounds to heal, but you cannot be the complete healer. Your daddy probably left your mama. Bless your mama. Your daddy probably suffering in old age. Flex. But hey, it depends. If your daddy was decent, good to you, ask God what to do with your daddy. You understand me? But make sure you're a worthy man. To become a worthy man is not something we can say, in 3 months I will be a worthy man. No, you must become a worthy man today, tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, and on forward. For the moment you fall out of worthiness, everything that you did before to build into what you thought was a man of great worth will crumble thereafter. You have to understand, we don't have anybody to point the finger at and blame. We are men. We are the leaders of society. We are the strength in society. We are the builders of society and the sustainers of society. It's your boy to whom this concerns, Alone at Peace, escaping the maze. And I want you to know that the onus is on you. I've been in the gym. You can check out the videos, the shorts to see how I eat, how I train, and going forward you will continue to see elevation, growth, development, because as a worthy man, you gotta get this shit to a science, my boy. And I can assist you in that. May we reign on forever. Silverback. Out. Y'all be easy. Love.